Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Spartan Halftime Show and NSU Spartans.com, fueled by Gatorade. Ross Gordon, joined now by the head coach of the women's team here at Norfolk State University, Larry Vickers, coming off a split in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. We lost to the host team, Lehigh, in the first effort, and we'll talk about that ball game first. We just couldn't get anything going offensively.
Yeah, well, Lehigh was a little rough start. I've kind of deleted everything about that game from my brain, so I guess we can talk about Liberty because I don't remember nothing.
Exactly right, and almost like this men's team, they played Stony Brook a couple of days ago. We had Liberty in the preseason, and we didn't fare so well against them in the preseason. Fared a little bit better in the second matchup.
Ross, you're talking about things that we're not allowed to talk about. We are not allowed to talk about scrimmages of any sort against Division I programs.
Okay.
But Liberty's a team that we've seen a few times over the last couple years, and they do some really good stuff, and I really respect coaching the program. And as they're running stuff, we're still in it. I mean, they have a tradition of winning, and that's the kind of program that we want to become.
I think what's big for us is after we struggle, just to get back in the gym and play a lot better the next day.
Yeah, well, basketball is one of the craziest games. We had 41 points on Saturday, and then we had 41 points in the first half of the Liberty game. So it's a situation where, confidence is one thing, but also that team camaraderie. And anytime we play good team basketball, we're a tough team to beat.
Coach, I think it's interesting for us because we're still trying to figure out our rotation. You'll have a game from your point guard where they play well, and then you'll kind of try to figure out what's going on. How important is consistency at this point?
Yeah, consistency is very key. I think Liberty was the first game in a long time we dressed 10 bodies. And, one of those bodies was D. Croker. And when D shows up, we are a very tough basketball team to beat. So, her teammates, I don't want to say I put pressure on her, but everybody knows how important she is to our basketball team. And, from Ole Miss, we played well for the first 35 minutes of the game. She missed the last 5 minutes. Ole Miss went up 11 on her, but they took the lead from 6 to 17 just in that little span. So we got to, figure out, how to play without her. But like I said, when she's playing and she's engaged, she makes us a completely different basketball team.
Your calling card is defense, Coach, and reached that since you've been here. First defensive player of the week this week is Deja James. And it seems like she does all the small things. You look up and she'll have double-digit scoring, but she'll pull away 4 steals and she'll rebound the basketball. I believe she had 17 rebounds, 13 steals in the 3 games. You just look at what she does, but she does a lot of the dirty work for you.
Yeah, she does. I've been pleased with Deja's defense in games. I really have. It's a part of her basketball game that I wasn't expecting. Like, I knew coming in that she could put the ball in the hole, and she's our leading scorer. Raven is right there, and Raven's somebody as well that plays on both ends of the floor. And, when you have that from D, Raven, Deja, Lex, and Dana, and then our bench comes in and gives us that energy, we can do some special things.
5 players win double digits.
5,
that's automatically 50 points no matter which way you count it. And if we're playing defense the way we play defense, that's a pretty good recipe for success.
Yeah, I thought balance. If you looked at, you talked about the balance in the scoring, but I think the balance in the minutes were there. Lex played 25 minutes, Raven played about 28 minutes. Those were probably season lows for them in the Liberty game. Because, like I said, we were able to dress 10, and when that happens, fresher bodies in the 4th, and when Liberty made their run, we were able to withstand it and kind of expand the lead a little bit.
Season doesn't get any easier. You get on the road now for a couple of days.
Yeah, we do.
Talk to me about what you want to get from the young ladies going in on the road.
Well, we have pretty much 2 weeks off until our next game in Philly at LSI. So during this 2 weeks, offensively we struggle, so we'll focus a lot on our offense and trying to get easy opportunities for each other. And if we can get our assist number up to the 14-15 number, we'll be in a good place. I looked at the stats earlier, and we were like 2nd in the league in field goal percentage offense. And I was like, how is that humanly possible? But our turnovers were low. So our Liberty game, our turnovers were low. You saw the point. So we know what we got to do basketball-wise. We just can't turn over the basketball because somehow we've been shooting it pretty well, I guess. That's what the stats tell me.
And hopefully in 2 weeks we'll see more bodies dressed as well, and you give you a chance to rest up and get some of those healing things done.
Yeah, you know it's going to be a long season, and we're definitely in it for the long haul. We talked about it last year. Well, we talked about it in the beginning of this year. Our start wasn't great, going 2-5, and our end wasn't great. So our start wasn't great this year, but we want to make sure the middle of our season and the end is great.
And Coach, we'll be with you right and through all of it, so thank you for joining us today. We appreciate your time.
No problem. Go Spartans.
That's Coach Larry Vickers. The Spartans now 3-4 in the season, and they get back to work in 2 weeks against LaSalle. You're listening to NSU Basketball and NSU Sports Network.